for joining me. Welcome to my podcast. I'm Linda Simpson, and today's topic is about mindless and unintentional consumers. So far, I've been driving home the concept of being mindful and intentional money managers. So today we are going to shift gears. Our society has made it much easier for us to be mindless and unintentional consumers. Let's examine one approach and look back at how money exchange has evolved over time. How we actually pay for products has significantly changed over the years. It's no wonder that we have become mindless and unintentional consumers. Let's take a look at the history. Used to, you would go to the retail store to buy a product and pay cash for it. If the amount is $7.79, you gave the cashier the exact amount using paper money and change, or pay with all paper money and the change was returned to you. Fast forward, that same $7.79 purchase was paid for with a check. The check was filled out with the date, the retail store's name, the amount of the purchase written both numerically and spelled out, then signed by you. It took 3 to 4 days for money to be withdrawn from your account. Fast forward to the early 2000s. Checks lost significant market share to electronic payments. Enter plastic and debit cards, which draw money directly from your account, or even more awesome, you could purchase with a credit card and not even pay the $7.79 for this product for the whole month. Again, making it much easier and faster for you to just swipe the card. Initially, a receipt was signed and returned to the cashier, but soon that process streamlined even more, and signing a receipt became obsolete in many locations. Again, making the sale much quicker and easier. To date, credit cards are the most often used payment method in the U.S., followed by debit cards. Fast forward, cashless money exchanges and digital wallets through apps such as Venmo and PayPal became available, again to make it faster, safer way for you to send and receive money or make an online payment. A funny story. My niece is 45 years old and her 3 cousins are much younger than her by 10 years or so. She was collecting money from them to go in on flowers for their uncle's funeral. No one had checks to pay her, and she did not have Venmo, so it was a challenge for them to exchange money. With one cousin living at a distance, paying cash was not an option unless it was sent through the mail. My niece said that she felt like a dinosaur in her old-fashioned ways of trying to transact with the younger generation. Fast forward, e-commerce emerged, launching online marketplaces such as Amazon that allowed us to shop in the comfort of our home 24/7. You simply place items in an online shopping cart, click purchase, and the product shows up at your front door within 24 to 48 hours. Or better yet, to make it faster, you can select the buy now one-click option and skip the online shopping cart altogether. In the beginning, I knew exactly how much I was paying for a product by using cash. In the current decade, it's all about the swipe of a card or smartwatch or the push of buttons on a cell phone to make a payment, encouraging us to make quick, mindless purchase decisions. Research shows that you are the most aware of your spending when using cash, followed by writing checks, then debit or credit cards, and least aware with linked accounts used for e-commerce retailers. That is not an accident. We as consumers must increase our spending awareness and focus on mindful, intentional spending. Whatever your age or life stage, you are aware of the various forms of payment. But with the younger generations, cashless transactions may be what you are most familiar with. You have never used cash or checks. It is common now to leave the house with no cash in your pocket. However, there are still locations such as toll booths where you can get in a bind not carrying some cash. Think about which payment method you are most comfortable with, and if you feel that changing your payment method would impact your spending. Has this payment method caused you to be a mindless spender? Your challenge is to think about how you pay for purchases. Do you think that it causes you to spend more money? If so, what might you do to become more mindful and intentional with how you pay for your purchases? Here's to your best financial future. I'll see you soon.